Welcome to Southern Cooking by Melanie. Today, coleslaw. I took a half a head of cabbage and I chopped that really fine. I sliced it all one way, real thin. Then I turned it and sliced it the other way, real thin. Kind of trying to make it like Long John's or KFC. And then I took a carrot and grated it and some onion. I grated that. And then I put all of that in a bowl and made me a brine out of mayonnaise and sour cream, a little bit of spice, salt and pepper. It's delicious. You're going to love it. Next, we're going to make some stuffed chicken breast and some cooked cabbage. I made my coleslaw ahead of time. I made it first, put it in the refrigerator, and then I started on the stuffed chicken breast. The stuffed chicken breast, I took Parmesan cheese, cream cheese softened, a half a cup of Farmer's Swiss cheese, whatever kind of cheese you have in your refrigerator, and 3/4 cup of chopped spinach, and 3 cloves of garlic minced real good. And I mixed that all up and set that aside ahead of time so I could get my chicken breast butterflied. So I took the chicken breast, laid them out flat on the counter, and I took my knife and I went down through one side all the way through almost to the end, but don't permeate through the end. Just go right in up against the outside edge and cut each one of them exactly the same and butterfly them apart. And then once you get them all butterflied, salt and pepper those really well. Then I take a spoonful of the mixture and I divide that up and I put it in equal amounts in each one, making sure that they're full. Then I took toothpicks, and for lack of a better word, I seamed the outside of that up with toothpicks and fixed anywhere that it might be torn, and I just seamed it up. And that holds all your mixture on the inside for searing it. I first took 4 cloves of garlic, 5, and put them in my pan inside of my 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil to fry my chicken in, and I wanted to season my oil, and I took that garlic out when it became toasted. Then I added the chicken breast, and I put in 3 cloves of garlic chopped in and around the chicken. And after it cooked for a while, I was in the mood for the coleslaw, and I like the crunchies from Long John's. So I took some coarse panko breadcrumbs and put it in with my chicken so that I would have crunchies at the end of my meal. And it was delicious. You're going to love this recipe. So I took the chicken and I browned it on both sides. And when it was completely browned and crunchy on each side as I could get it, I laid it out onto a baking pan with my panko breadcrumbs and all. And I put that in the oven and let that bake for 30 minutes on 350. This is a delicious meal. The next thing I done was I took a half a head of cabbage and I chopped that up with a little bit of onion and some spices and some 2 tablespoons of butter, and I boiled that for about 15 minutes with the lid on. You're going to really like this. Enjoy.